black and white. Make some noise for my friend Deezil, Greezil! Sorry guys, he's real mild. One more time for Deezil, Greezil!
Black and mild, huh? I love racism when done appropriately. That was beautiful. I'm mad I had to follow Patrick Swayze, man. Like, y'all remember Roadhouse? I was waiting for him to drop kick a motherfucker. Like, yeah. I am your BBC of the night, in case you guessed it. That stands for Big Black Comedian, huh? You got excited, didn't you? Not that type of party. How y'all doing? That's right. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Same old shit, huh? I realized the New Year has taught me I got some anger fucking issues, man. You know, I had a lot of things happen to me last year. Like, you know, had a bitch cheat on me. That sucked. You know, a lot of bad shit. But the worst thing happened to me was my fucking car broke down on the side of the road, man. Like, that's some ultimate fucking betrayal for your ass, right? When the car broke down, I immediately turned into an abusive spouse. Like, bitch, you gonna do this to me? After all I've done for you? I was hurt, man, because you and your car only have one real fucking agreement in life, right? We leave together, we come home together. That's the fucking deal. My car was a slut that night. I don't know where that bitch was when I got home. Slightly bothered, man. So I'm taking out my shit on everyone. I realized, like, I got anger issues. I went to Taco Bell, and the lady asked me what was presumably an easy fucking question. She was like, would you like to round up your change to help Taco Bell students go to college? Fuck no! I want them to get it out of the mud working at Taco Bell, bitch! Like, where's this myth come from that people are working at Taco Bell to pay for college, right? Like, they're not strippers, right? You know? It's bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit. 2024, man, I'm trying not to get canceled, man. Trying to adapt. Like, this pronoun thing has fucked me up, man. Like, I don't know what a pronoun is. Like, I'm struggling. Like, what's the pronoun? Is that like a noun with a job? Like, what the fuck? A pronoun? Like, see, when I was growing up in the 80s, we had two pronouns. Life was simple. Pimps and hoes, right? That was it. Like, keep it simple. It was gender neutral. Like, you knew where you stood. Now they're complicating it, man. I had an awkward interaction with a person who was transitioning. When you say, like, when I was growing up and someone was transitioning, that meant they were dying, right? Nah, it means they're living. Person was transitioning, I thought it was a woman, right? It was a comedian. And so I thought it was a woman that got on stage, and she told everyone she had a dick. And I was like, okay, it's awkward. It was awkward, but I'm honest, it was transparent. I was like, man, I thought you were hot until you said you had a dick. Like, so obviously I still have room to grow. As do you. Like, you know, you gotta meet people where they are, man. You know? Like, like, you know, like, I got banned on Facebook one time for saying something inappropriate. Like, anybody been banned on Facebook? You ever had that happen? You're too fucking old to be getting banned on Facebook. What were you doing, sir? He said 4 times, right? He was like, remember the Alamo, bitch? 30-day ban. Like, I got banned for hate speech, and it fucked me up, right? And I'm going to repeat what the fuck I said to y'all and let y'all decide, because I don't hate anyone. It was a discussion about gay marriage. I probably should have stayed out of it, but I intervened. And I said, I think that gay marriage is gay. That's all I said. And they banned me for 30 days for that shit. That's it. That's what they said. They said I was homophobic. That's what they said. They said I was homophobic, and I said, no, I'm not. I'm a narcissist. It's a difference. It's a big difference. See, I'm not afraid of gay people. I just think they all are attracted to me. Right? And if I ever meet a gay person who's not attracted to me, maybe he's not as gay as he thinks he is. We just had a breakthrough, and now he can go into the kingdom of heaven, right? You know? I'm saving lives, people. I'm saving lives, right? It's like, you know, I have no issues with gay people, man. But I did see a homeless man that had a sign that made me question what the fuck's going on in the gay community. His sign, hey, I like how the gay dude turned and looked at me like, what the fuck you about to say? The homeless dude had a sign, and the sign said, "We'll work for food, no gay shit." And the thing is, the no gay shit was written in red crayon. It's a different color crayon than the other shit. So you know he amended his business model that day, right? Some gay guy got his money's worth. Some gay guy got a good deal. And now I gotta pay full price for services, huh? You never know, man. I was pretty ignorant, man. It's like new year, new fears, man. People taking things like AI's taking jobs, right? You hear that shit? AI's taking my job. I got a homeboy, man. He's like, AI's taking my job. And I had to remind him, like, dude, you lost your wife to a lesbian? AI took your job a long time ago. It's like, come on, man. Like, you pick and choose your battles, sir. Pick and choose your fucking battles, man. You know. Might not have guessed it, but I'm single. You know. It's because I'm still healing. I'm working on me. Still healing is code word for I'm a hoe. You know? Still healing. I had some bad luck dating, man. Met this one girl, man. We had like 2 good dates and shit got weird. You know? 3rd date, man, she's like, I got something I gotta tell you. So my immediate instinct is like, this bitch is a man, right? I've seen this movie before. I know where this is going. But it was worse than that. She wasn't a man. It was worse. It was way worse. Yeah. She told me that when she was younger in high school, she used to be in special ed. That's a first date conversation, right? You don't wait till the 3rd date to tell me you was slow. We've been parking in the back the whole time. They got all these spots in the front, bitch. We could have been up front. But I'm a man, right? And so men are simple. Like, as a man, I just want to know, like, how special we talking, right? Every man has a sliding scale of retarded we still fuck, right? Like. We're not gonna go full-blown retard, no. But if you dyslexic, you can get this dick. That's all I'm saying, right? You can ride a short bus, you can ride a long dick. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Because look, I had some bad dating experience, man. You ever had a good first date and then you go back to their house and shit goes wrong? When I was with this one girl, things are going well. She invited me back to her house. I'm like, cool. On the way home, she lets me know that her father lives there. I'm like, okay, I'm not afraid of daddies. That's not a big deal. So we get there, we're in the living room watching some TV. Her dad comes out the room. I stand up, we're respectful, shake his hand, how you doing, sir? Shakes my hand, the firm grip shit. Then he looks at his daughter and he says, what'd I tell you about selling pussy in my house again? Whoa! I didn't bring that much cash. If I had known. Because you don't know someone until their father accuses them of selling pussy again. It's like, dating is hard, man. It's hard. I'm petty. That's my issue. That's the real reason I'm single. Because I will break up with a woman for any reason. Any reason. You know the most petty reason I ever broke up with someone? Her kids were ugly. It's a damn good reason, right? Like, I do not want to willingly be seen with someone else's ugly children. That's a decision. Like, we live in a judgmental society, right? You know, and history repeats itself, right? It's like, seriously, if you see a man, a woman, and an ugly child, what'd you just see? An ugly family, right? Now you're looking at the parents trying to see where the ugly came from. It's a lot of pressure. A lot of fucking pressure. Anybody remember when they lost their virginity? Ooh, yeah. Let me ask you a question, ma'am. I'm looking at you. You got this colored hair. Between me and you, between us, do you know your body count? Yes.
Do you know yours?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Can you count it on 2 hands?
I can add one. But seriously, okay, you know your body count, that's a beautiful thing. Ma'am, do you know your body count? You don't? Okay, let me ask you this. Do you know your black body count? She knows exactly how many black dicks she was saying, like, let's see, add the one carry. And he's looking like, wait a minute, bitch. You never said nothing about interracial dick. You never said nothing about that. Gotta draw the line somewhere. We got any parents in the house? We got parents, right? That's always fun. I hate asking parents if they have kids when they're out and about because I feel like I'm bringing up old shit, right? Like, I don't want to talk about your kids, huh? I dig it. Fuck those kids. I can tell by the way you hold that wine glass that you sincerely mean fuck those kids. Like,
that glass is slipping.
I have children, man. I have 5 amazing children, right? 5 amazing children. Y'all clap for that? That's a good thing, right? Hell yeah. I got 5 kids. I love them all. I take care of all my kids. But I tell you this, if I have another baby, I ain't gonna take care of it. Man, if I take care of 5 out of 6 kids, what's that, like 83%? Shit, I don't know why y'all expect niggas to be perfect, man. Like, I know some niggas don't take care of none of their kids, so you're not gonna shame me for being a B+ parent. Like, thing about kids, man, drive me crazy is my kids, they don't respect boundaries. They don't fucking respect boundaries, man. Newest thing my kids do is they will unplug shit to plug in their cell phone. You ever got up to make coffee, your Keurig's unplugged, but the iPad's charging? That shit makes you mad as fuck. Took the kids to see my mom on Christmas. We're having a good time. I noticed my mom was kind of nodding asleep in her chair. My kids unplugged her oxygen. I was like, why the fuck would you unplug grandma? Like, why? Why? My daughter, she's like, Dad, my phone was on 10%. Nigga, grandma's on 1%, God damn it. Ain't no low power mode for old ladies. Like, plug mama back up right now. We plugged her up, she did a factory reset. She was like, We had to teach her name again, like, it's, But kids just don't fucking respect boundaries, man. My kids love YouTube, that's their thing. They fucking love YouTube. And YouTube is cool when you want your kids out your fucking face, right? YouTube is fine. YouTube's not so cool when they just pulling up shit that they want you to buy and want you to look at it, right? Like, mommy, look at this. Daddy, look at this. But they don't understand finances. They don't understand that shit. So you gotta meet kids where they are. So they're constantly pulling up YouTube videos of shit they wish that I could buy. So I make them watch YouTube videos of kids I wish were mine. It's like, shit, look at this. Look at young LeBron James dunking that basketball. Look at that. Look at Dwayne Wade's son playing with them balls. Look at that. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Someone's going to hell with me. That's right. That's my goal. Like, no one wants to go to hell by themselves. If I can get one person at a show, it's going to be a good ride. See, as a parent, man, when you get older, you see things differently than when you were a kid. Like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be Michael Jackson, right? Michael Jackson was cool as fuck when you were a kid. As a parent, I want to be Joe Jackson. You know? Like, it's a difference. Like, I want to beat my kid to success. Like, there's a difference. Two sides to the same fucking coin. Man, my youngest daughter, she's my sweetheart, my favorite. And so, I don't want her to grow up to be a hoe like her mom. So I Googled how to stop her from being a hoe, right? It says you need to spend time with them. Lexa, set a timer, you know? Spend some time with my baby. I took her out on a daddy-daughter picnic, right? We were on Bond, having a good time. It was going well, but then my daughter, she did something to make me feel uncomfortable. You know, she's only 9, but it was weird. She tried to feed me. She tried to stick a wet Cheeto in my mouth, right? I slapped that shit out of her hand like it was a dick. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why the fuck would you put that in my mouth? Like, I felt like I got me too, ladies. I did. I was like, I threw the bag of chips away like, fuck that, get in the car. So we're in the car, we're driving home, and my daughter can tell I'm a little perturbed, right? So she's trying to make it better. She's like, Dad, I don't know why, but your car feels like a Lamborghini to me. I'm like, what? Keep in mind, I drive a minivan, you know? So I'm feeling great about the Lamborghini comparison. But then I got scared, man. I'm like, I gotta take my daughter to a car show so she can see what a Lamborghini looks like. Because I don't want her to end up with a fat dude in the minivan, you know? Because I wasn't honest about my financial situation. I'm like, baby, this is a Dodge Journey. This ain't no Lamborghini. This ain't no Lamborghini, man. Kids are a trip, man. My oldest son, he's 14, and he caught me smoking weed in their garage, right? Yes, damn. Because now shit's awkward in the house. Like, he's acting like he caught me smoking crack or some shit. Like, he's leaving pamphlets around the house. Right? He's like, Dad, did you know marijuana is a gateway drug? I said, a gateway to what? Diabetes? It's a gateway to me having sex with your mom. That's what it was. Open that gate right on up, you know? But I had to explain to my son, like, I don't smoke marijuana. I smoke weed. It's a difference, right? See, I don't know if white people know this, but black people only do drugs with one syllable. We live by a simple rule. If I can't spell it, I can't inhale it. Like, it's really simple. Been saving niggas for years. I'll prove it to you. Methamphetamines, white people shit. Too many syllables. That's what happened when you're not allowed to read for 400 years. You miss out on the good shit. Like, that's not what we do, man. Not what we do. My son's a trip though, man. Like I say, he's 14. He's turning into a man, which is always exciting. He has to take a sex education class in school, right? So his mom is like, hey, I need you to talk to him because I don't want him to sound like you in the class, right? Which is reasonable. I sound like a bit of a bigot, you know? So I tell my son, I was like, dude, it's 2024. There's different sexual orientations, right? You got the L, the G, the B, the T, the Q. My son stops me, he says, Dad, I know everything. So I'm like, okay, tell me what you know. TikTok, right? Tell me what you know. He says, I've given it much consideration, and I'm going to be bisexual. I said, really? He said, yeah, Dad, I'm just going to pay for sex. I had to explain that's not what bisexual means, son. Because clearly anyone who pays for sex is called a husband. And you can do better. Like, you can fucking do better, man. My youngest baby, the one that tried to stick the Cheeto-ish dick in my mouth. She wants to be a comedian like me, which I think is fucking awesome, right? Her mom hates it, but I hate her mom, so it's an even exchange. But my daughter doesn't understand it's a time and a place for everything, you know? She's always making jokes at inappropriate times. I got a call from the school, and they're like, you gotta come pick Natalie up right now. She said something she should never say in school. So I get to the school, I'm a little pissed. So I'm like, Natalie, what the fuck did you say to these people? You know, I need to know. And she's so fucking manipulative, man. She looks at me, she says, Dad, I have a friend named Bobby, he doesn't have any arms. I said, what? She says, knock, knock. I said, who's there? She says, not Bobby, he doesn't have any arms. I said, damn, that's a good joke. Get your ass in the car. So we walk into the car, she sees Bobby and she waves and Bobby just nods. Bobby didn't have any fucking arms. She's such an asshole, man. So I love when we have diverse crowds like this. That would be sarcasm. I like white crowds, man. I like white people, man. White people are fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, you know, let me ask you a question. It's just us. Are white people afraid of the police at all? No, fuck no. White people are not afraid of the police. I can't think of one thing white people stop doing because the police are around. White people don't stop doing drugs when the police are around. They don't stop beating their wives. They don't stop Klan rallies. They don't stop none of that shit when the police are around. But black people stop doing legal shit when the police are around. I was watering my grass and the police drove by. I'm like, shit, let me get in the house. These niggas tripping today, boy. Like, white people not afraid of the police, man. I like to take moments like this to give white people their flowers. That's my new thing, man. Giving white folks their flowers. I think white people are better at certain shit than black people. He laughed like, it's a bunch of shit we're better at, like credit, nigga. That's not the joke, sir. It's not the punchline. I know that's snicker. That was tell me something I don't know, buddy. I know that shit when I hear it. I think that white people, without a shadow of a doubt, are better pet owners than black people. I think you guys do a great job. Maybe it's from all the experience of owning people. I don't know, but you guys do a really good job of owning pets. See, the thing is, when white people get dogs, you go out of your way to make the dog feel like it's a part of your family, right? He said, it is, God damn it. No niggers in the house, but the dog's coming with me. But it's true, like, you make the dog feel comfortable. When the white dog barks in the house, white people try to understand what the dog is saying. It's like, what is it, boy? What is it? Shh, he's talking. Black people were not like that, man. Black people, we get a dog. First time the dog barks, what do? Shut the hell up! And the dog's confused as fuck. I don't know how to add value to your organization. White and black people are really not that different, man. There's really one fundamental difference between white and black people. Just one. Just one. And that's that white people plan their children. And black people, we just have babies, man. It's like, in fact, when a black family has a baby, it's kind of like a surprise birthday party. Because the only people that knew about it were the people that's coming. That's the one you gotta let marinate a little bit. I know everybody wasn't breastfed. I get it. But take your time, take your time. That's funny. We got any weed smokers in the house? Yeah. Any weed? Your old ass smoking a reefer? That's what's up. You must have smoked out a dinosaur bone. What the fuck? You like, yeah, smoking that reefer, man. I love to smoke weed. You might not have guessed, but I fucking love to smoke weed. In fact, I have 2 activities that are my favorite in the whole wide world.
Bing and bong?
Bing and Bong, that's what he named his first 2 niggas he owned. Like, Bing and Bong. No, but my 2 favorite activities, man, are smoking weed and eating pussy. Transparency all 2024, right? That's it. And see, what a lot of people don't realize is that potheads make the best pussy eaters. We got any real weed smokers in here? Yeah. All right. Real weed smoker test. When you're smoking weed and you get some weed in your mouth, what do? Right? No one had to teach you that. That's fucking instinct. I'm my real pussy eaters. When you eat some pussy and get some toilet paper in your mouth, what do? Exact same skill set. Exact fucking same skill set, man.
Supposed to clean porthole if you drop anchor.
You're supposed to clean the porthole before you drop the anchor. That seems like Navy jargon for butt fucking, right? It's like, clean the porthole before you drop the anchor. Give me an alcohol swab and let me wipe it off for you. If it stings a little bit, it's because it's fresh. That's all that means. These niggas is bonding. I like that. You gay for the stay? I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. I never listened. You're telling, nigga. You're telling. It's like you're telling everything. Just defend the country. That's all I ask. It's like how to defend the country when you're covering your ass is hard. Like, no, man. No, man. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna go ahead and end it on this one. This is I always share a bit of myself with everyone. People watch my comedy and they always ask, why are you like this? That's a common thing. And it's because of my mom, you know. My mom, she's a habitual line crosser, right? Like, she's one of those people that no matter what you ask her, the answer's gonna be some disrespectful shit. Like, one time I asked my mom if we can go to McDonald's, and I got traumatized, you know? If you ask your mom if you go to McDonald's, what would she say? We got food at home. We got food at home, that's a reasonable one. Or do you got McDonald's money? That's a reasonable one, right? Well, those are reasonable things to say to a child. I asked my mom, I said, Mom, can we go to McDonald's? She looked me dead in my eyes and said, yeah, if I can pull it out my pussy. I was like, why would you have to do that? Like, nothing will make you not want McDonald's like the visual of your mama pulling a Happy Meal out her pussy. And it doesn't matter what we would ask her, it's gonna be some shit like that. Yeah, if I can pull it out my pussy. Christmas Day, 1987. I woke up and I had a Nintendo under the tree. I was so excited, but I was scared to touch the box, I ain't gonna lie. I would let that bitch air dry for a little bit because I don't know, mama had to pull that out of her pussy or not. And it's 2024, and I can't parent my kids like that, right? For obvious reasons. I don't have a pussy. Hey, y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Professionally Black. This is fun, Phantom Warriors Brewery Club. I'm the incomparable Deezil Greezil. Y'all been fantastic. Thank you.